The following program contains views that are not those of WVTC, iNetworks Communications, their subsidiaries, affiliates, or financial supporters.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our show, Oils Behind Closed Doors, where we're sharing valuable information about our doTERRA essential oils. Now, our goal is to empower you and me to be better in 2023, as doTERRA is trying to do. So, this show is presented by Four Visions for Oils, and I am Brenda Maxey.
I'm Janetta
And
Diener.
And we also have Ruth Conwell and also Regina Rucker that are also working with us, but are not able to be here.
Yes.
So the disclaimer.
We have a disclaimer. And today, the information that we're sharing here is not meant for diagnosis or treatment. This presentation is meant to provide information for your review and consideration. Please feel free to share the information with your doctor. If you have any questions at all, please feel free to contact us at fourvisionsforoils@gmail.com.
Okay, and thank you for reading that for us. And so we are celebrating Black History Month also, but we also want to start with our scripture as we always do. And God said, "Behold, I have given you every herb bearing seed which is upon the face of all the earth, and every tree in the which is the fruit of a tree yielding seed. To you it shall be for meat." And that is found in Genesis 1:29.
Yes, I love that scripture. I really do.
Yes.
Okay, today we're going to talk about some oils that come from our native land, Africa, and even what doTERRA is doing, some of the oils they may be sourcing out uh, from Africa. But we also do a little bit more than that, which is what I really love about doTERRA. Okay, I'm going to we're going to talk later about some of the oils, and most of the oils that we talk about today come from Kenya. We're going to share with you what Co-Impact Sourcing has done in Kenya, as well as tell you about the oils. You may be asking exactly what is Co-Impact Sourcing? Co-impact sourcing seeks to develop long-term, mutually beneficial supplier partnerships while creating sustainable jobs and providing reliable income in underdeveloped areas. Okay, that is what co-impacting is, and that is what doTERRA is helping to do in Kenya today. You know, Kenya is one of Africa's rising stars. It's home to over 45 million people, and it's making a significant economic progress in the past decades. So, with that, I'm going to tell you a little bit about some of the, with the co impacting, not only are we helping the farmers, we're helping their communities. We have an organization that's tied with co-impacting, and Miss Brenda loves this organization. It's the Healing Hands
Yes.
Foundation. And they have come in and they have supplied water for the communities, a school library, there's a staffing room. I'm, I mean, they have built up the community, or at
Yes.
least aim to do that. So, with that being said, on some of the things that we are doing over in our native country, we're going to tell you about some of the oils that comes out of there.
All
And
right.
I do believe our first oil is frankincense.
Okay, so we could pull up frankincense.
Frankincense. And Frankincense is sourced from Somalia. Okay. It is, as everybody knows, the king of the oils. It is one of the oils that was given to baby Jesus. We can use it internally, topically, and aromatically. And another one of Miss Brenda's things, you always anoint your head with your,
Yes.
okay? You can take it internally and or apply it to your back with another blend that we have called Deep Blue. And this will promote healthy, what is that? Oh,
Musculoskeletal.
right, and joint
Musculoskeletal.
functions. In essence, it'll help loosen up those joints
Yes.
and those muscles, help relieve the tension. You can apply it to your moisturizer or apply the touch frankincense to help reduce appearances of blemishes. Don't you just love it for the skin?
Yes.
Beauty inside out. And always, as Dr. Hill would say, for that support healthy cellular function, take a drop every morning under your tongue. It is an acquired taste.
Yes, it is. Now, to give you a fun fact about that frankincense, considered the liquid gold of ancient times and is among the most valued essential oil in the world. So it was like their liquid gold back in that time.
It still
So,
is.
and you're right, and it still is. That's right. And so, if we go to our next slide, which is going to show our next oil, which is pink pepper. Wow, I've got this in my medicine cabinet. This is what we call it, our medicine cabinet. And sometimes I have a habit of just sitting on things. Well, I think I'm pulling this one out after I just really studied a little bit more about this. It's great. A lot of us have kidney issues because we have those high blood pressures and we're developing kidney issues. This is a great oil to use for that. And then you need to take it internally, and it could help support our lymphatic or our lymph nodes as well as our kidneys, and by taking it internally or either putting it on the bottom of the feet. And I'll tell you more about putting it on the bottom of the feet later. And it could also help balance those fluids for and maintain that lymphatic system. Another thing is great for if you combine it with this other oil called marjoram. This is for women. Apply it to your lower abdomen. It will help to calm if you're having those menstrual cycles discomforts. This oil is great for helping with that issue as well. And if you take it internally, it's great for the nervous system and it promotes cellular function. And it's also great for breast health. So we need to also support that blood sugar level. People have problem issues. A lot of people have issues with their blood sugar levels, and
Yeah.
it's great for our cholesterol. That's another area where we have a lot of issues with. Now,
Okay. I'm gonna have to dig this one out of the
I
back
know,
shelf.
yeah.
Well, let me give you a fun fact for the pink pepper. Oh, and it is sourced out of Kenya
Oh,
and
thank you.
Peru. You're
Yes,
welcome. One of the fun facts, it's botanically unrelated and with a sweeter note than the more traditional black pepper. It can also be used in many of the same ways as a spice and interchangeable in most aromatherapy and perfume blends. It's not related to the black pepper, but it is related to the cashews.
interesting.
Yes, it is.
So, and you could take it aromatically, topically, and internally.
And internally, yes. So
Okay,
our next oil is thyme. Okay, thyme again is coming out of Kenya. And one of the common uses of thyme, if you're having mental sluggishness, you're foggy in the middle of the day, pull out that bottle of thyme and take a deep breath, and that'll help clear up some of the fogginess. Also good, again, for skincare. Mm, I like these oils. They have a
Wow.
lot in
Yeah,
common.
they do.
It's good for your immune system. And another running theme I've noticed with some of the oils, they have natural insect repellent. Okay. So just imagine combining some of these oils together coming up to summertime and you want to be outside.
Mm, yes, we're gonna need them.
You're going to need it. It's also good as a cleansing agent. It removes dirt and grime. Who would have thought? You know, I think of time, I think of cooking always.
Yes, yes, you're our chef.
I think of cooking always. Um, what else can be we say about?
Well, that's basically it, but it's also great. I mean, like you said, it's great for the immune system. I do take my time every day to help support it. So let's give you a fun fact about it. In the Middle Ages, time was given to the knights and warriors before they went into battle by ladies, as it was thought to impart courage to the one that wore it. So that's the fun fact about thyme. So my next oil is, and we're all familiar with ginger.
Oh yes.
I love ginger tea. So that says you could
Mhm.
use it aromatically, topically, and internally. So it's sourced that from Madagascar, which is southeast coast of Africa, which is really like a little island off of Africa.
Right.
Okay, that's where it's sourced. So, what is it good for? Help you with? Everybody relates to digestion. It's great for helping with the digestion system. And if you have have any nausea going on, I know a lot of people like to use it when they're nauseous. And it just has this great aroma. So I do when I have a little digestive issue going on, I like to drink ginger tea. So,
Yes. Or
so
ginger lemonade.
yeah, and it works great for the inflammatory system as well.
Yes, it does. And
And
here, go
wait,
ahead.
there is one thing. Who would have thought? I mean, it can boost your memory, enhance that retention, and improve your cognitive function. That is a great thing that ginger can do for you. So make your ginger teas, drink it periodically to boost that memory function.
Yes. And here's just a food tip. You know how you go to the store and you see the big hunks of ginger and you don't need that much? And
Yeah,
so,
I do. Yeah.
and you see people breaking off stuff. Okay, once you break it off, of the best way I found to store that where it will hold is wrap it completely covered tightly in a paper towel. Take that paper towel, put it in a storage bag, make sure you get all the air out, seal it up, and put it in the refrigerator.
Wow, that's interesting. Okay.
Yes,
So it will make it last longer.
longer. Yes,
Okay.
because usually, that piece that you broke off, it'll start to mold
Yeah.
after a while. But here's a fun fact about ginger. Despite being called a root, it's really a rhizome,
Hmm.
or what they call an underground stem.
Wow, that's interesting. We always think of it as being a root.
Root, exactly.
Yeah.
So it's an underground stem. Okay,
So now we know.
now we know. And our next oil for Black History Month is geranium. Okay. I am using a lot of your sayings today, Miss Brenda.
Okay.
Because you always say start from the inside out. Okay.
Yes.
So, geranium, it is good for your skincare, but it also relieves stress and anxiousness. So, that means this oil can be used aromatically, topically, and internally. So to help relieve that stress, not only can you inhale it, put it in a gel capsule, and
Mhm.
create your own nice little tranquil pill to calm
There
you
you
down.
go. Yes.
This oil is sourced from Kenya and Madagascar, but I think we mostly harvest out of Kenya. Again, it's a natural insect repellent,
Wow, we
and
have
one
a
of these
lot of oils like
days,
that.
yes, one of these days, I'm going to get a professional massage, and I'm gonna use geranium.
Geranium, yes. And it smells so good. It's great to
Yes,
be
it
used
does.
as a perfume as well.
Perfume, deodorant, if you're
Yes,
into making your own DIYs.
this is a great oil to use.
Yes.
So now the fun fact, the leaves and the flowers of a geranium plant, they're edible. And so they were often used back
Mm,
in desserts, cakes, jellies, and teas. And then in the era, fresh geranium leaves were used as decorative pieces on formal dining tables, and the leaves of the geranium could be consumed as a fresh sprig if desired. So you could assume, I
okay.
mean, you could just eat that plant. Oh, and look at the in the picture there, thinking that you could eat those.
Yes.
Yes, looks good.
It looks good, right? But
So,
imagine if it's being used in desserts, how many have we eaten up and we didn't even know?
right, right. And they would look so pretty. Look at the flower. It looks so pretty. It would look pretty on top of cake or any type of dessert. So, yes.
Exactly.
Okay. So,
Yes.
on the next slide, we always talk about, well, we like soul food, what we call soul food. So, unhealthy.
Yes. Yeah.
Let's see. Okay. What's on that plate of soul food?
We have some fried chicken, some candy yams, a couple of bones of ribs. We got some good old mac and cheese, cornbread, and underneath all of that, they didn't hid
Hidden.
some string beans.
The vegetable
They
hidden.
said, "I got to put the plate," and that was the last.
Yes. The
But
most
now,
important thing, literally, and it's hidden. Okay.
and it's hidden, right?
Right.
But now, when we eat healthy, we often think, "Oh goodness, I can't have my this, I can't have my favorite that." Yes, you can. You can make it just a little healthier and still taste good. You could take your beans and instead of cooking it with that fatty soft pork or that ham hock, season up your beans with your spices in your cabinet. And if you just have to put just a drop of olive oil in it,
And you know what
use your
else you can
liquid
use?
smoke.
That's what I was going to say. Yes. If you had to have that meat flavor or that smoky, because it is smoked meat, you got to have that flavor. Use your liquid
Right.
smoke.
Smoke. Exactly. Now, most of us have these gadgets at home. When we get to our teens, don't deep fry them in all that grease. Throw them in your air fryer. They'll still be crispy. Okay. And if you don't have an air fryer, they have a ton of recipes out here with a light bread crumbing that you can use, and it'll crisp up in the oven.
Yes.
I've done it. Your
Yes.
yams, ah,
Oh
they
God, we
get the
love to put so
same
much sugar
right
in
off
them, don't
as
we?
exactly. Loaded up with the sugar and
Yeah.
the butter. Okay, sweet potatoes are usually naturally sweet, but if you just need to enhance it, get you a little plant-based butter and use a honey or a maple syrup.
Yes.
Just a little. You don't need a whole lot. Okay.
And want to give it a little flavor, add our cinnamon
And
oil
then we
to it.
also stir that up. Right. Exactly. Mac and cheese. Oh man, what can I say about the mac and cheese?
That's my favorite. I hate to say it,
Dairy.
it is.
We need to try to use non-dairy. And Brenda, you were saying they can make their own cheese with cashew
Right.
nuts, which is even
Yes.
healthier than the processed vegan cheese. Okay,
Yes.
moving right along. Instead of those spare ribs, we're going to throw in some portobello mushrooms and slice them and broil them, and you still have that meaty like texture. Throw your barbecue sauce on there, chowing down good. Your cornbread,
And
same thing. Try to use unbleached cornmeal and use milk. And there you
what
have
kind
a
of
healthy
milk?
plate.
What kind of milk would you use on
And
your
just as good.
cornbread? What kind of milk would you
I would
use in your
use
cornbread?
either I like oat milk. I like oat
Okay.
milk. And if you want buttermilk, you take your oat milk, a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, stir it up in there, set it to the side for a minute or two, and it'll curdle up like buttermilk. The same way
Okay.
with your egg. You can use either chia seeds or flax seeds, tablespoon of that, and 3 tablespoons of water. Stir it up, set it to the side for a minute or two. See, it congels just like an egg, and you mix it together with your cornmeal and flour and move it right along.
Okay. So we done turned that great soul food plate, which looks so good, but has a lot of unhealthy products in it. I mean, ingredients in it. We have turned it into a healthy meal for you, and you can still enjoy your soul food. Now, sometimes it's an acquired taste for some to learn how to eat healthier, but trust me, this will taste good.
Yes.
I've gone to some vegan restaurants, and oh my God, all it is just learning how to use your spices and your seasonings to make those
That's
foods taste
exactly.
much better instead of using all those other unhealthy
Much
products.
better.
Yes.
Right.
So
And the
now
same
you,
with our vegetables because, sorry, go ahead.
no, I didn't. Go ahead. You saying with our vegetables? What were you saying?
No, I was just going to say the same thing about the vegetables, using your spices and really learning how to prepare them, prepare your
Hmm.
vegetables without cooking the life out of them. They taste really good.
And now that
We
you
think
said
it's a
that,
lot
because
of work in roasting vegetables. It really isn't.
right. And you said that, and I know we reiterate a lot of things. We do tend to, with our vegetables, cook the life out of them. And when we do that, we're not getting the
Yes.
nutrients that we need from them. So we have to learn how to not cook the life out of them. Use your herbs and spices, and they will taste just as good. I've been trying to do more raw, and I just make my own vegan dip,
Mm-hmm.
and the vegetables taste so good with the vegan dip.
Yes.
And even with the
Yes,
cauliflower, I
it does.
just took uh, when you talk about barbecue, I just took the raw cauliflower and I put like a
Mm-hmm.
barbecue sauce seasoning over it, and they were so good.
Okay.
The cauliflower was really
Yes.
good.
Yes.
No cooking, just raw. It
Just
was
raw.
really good. Yes.
Exactly.
So
Exactly. Yes.
we can do it, and we just all about making you healthy in 2023. So as we go to our next slide, that's going to help to make you even healthier. we talk about MetaPower, and we have to keep talking about MetaPower because it's such an awesome product. MetaPower is talking about our metabolism. We need to work with our metabolism because as we age, we want to be able to feel and look good at the same time. I mean, I want to, when I get into my 90s, I want to look like I'm still in my 60s or 50s. And it can be done.
And I want to be just as mobile.
As mobile too, right? And all that can be done with proper diet, proper rest, proper sunlight, meditation, get some of the stress off our body, and sleep, and of course, our emotions and our weight. And that's what I'm working on right now, my weight. And I need energy. And I got stress. I guess I got them all. So MetaPower is going to help you with all of those. Now, the power, PWR, that is abbreviation for power. And what that stands for is personal wellness realized. And that's what MetaPower does. And Jeanette is going to tell us about the MetaPower products.
Yes, I'm going to start. The MetaPower has a foundation, okay? And the first four products, they are interchangeably used as your foundation. Starting with that big bottle in the middle, that is a soft gel. The little skinny bottle going towards your right are soft gel beetlets, and then the little round bottle is the oil, the actual oil that you can use in water. And when you use it, the oil in water, the container must always be glass or stainless steel. Then the satiety gum is also there for that quick, want to curb that certain urge to snack. Now,
Yeah.
with those products, it's going to help curb that appetite. So when you get up in the morning, you eat your little breakfast or what have you, pop your little soft gel or beetlet or your oil, and that'll help get you to your afternoon. Now, the next product to your left of that big bottle is our assist. This is going to help with your blood sugar level. So you know how we eat, and then suddenly you get sluggish, you want to go to bed, you need to put your feet up, got to
Mhm.
take a nap. But that's that sugar spike. So your assist is going to help you with that. That's like slamming the brakes on your car every 5 feet. That's not good for our body. So your assist you take with the largest meal of the day. So be that breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Take it then. Now, most diet supplements, they do not come with a collagen. Okay, ours, not only are we having you looking beautiful on the inside with your skin, we're going to help you be healthy on the inside for joints and ligaments, because our collagen also includes the protein and collagens associated needed for our cartilage and joints and ligaments. Love this. I have to give this testimony. If you this necklace that I have on right now, I can put
Okay.
it on. It's a choker, and I'm able to because of MetaPower. I bought
All
it
right.
without trying it on. And when I got home, I couldn't wear it. So
Oh
I've
my
had it for a
goodness.
couple of years. But since I've been
Wow.
using MetaPower, I now wear a necklace. Yes. We were
Awesome.
speaking of nutrition earlier about not cooking the life out of our vegetables. Well, that's a habit that's not going to be easy to break. But in the meantime, you can use a supplement that doTERRA has. It's its number one product. It's called Lifelong Vitality. It includes all the vitamins and minerals that you will need for the day. It also comes with three omega fatty oils that we need, the 3, 6, and 9, which is, good for that brain health. And it
Mm-hmm.
includes a natural energy uh, for you without the caffeine. I love my LLV, Lifelong Vitality. If you purchase this and you're not happy with it, return it within 30 days. We don't care that the bottles are empty, the box is empty. They give you back your money.
Yes,
Not many companies do that.
that's true. And so the wholesale price of the Lifelong Vitality is 86.50. And you know what? We didn't put our email information in here. Is for visions for oils at gmail.com. And if you saw any product on here, especially if you're interested in the MetaPower, we have a challenge going on with the MetaPower. Try for 30 days and see what it does for you, and let us know. And if it's working for you and helping you, we'll give you a gift. Okay.
Yes.
So try the MetaPower for 30 days and let us know how you feel, and we will give you a gift. So you can purchase MetaPower for $179 at a wholesale price, and that enrolls you into doTERRA for free.
Yes. Along with some free shipping.
Free shipping. Yes, free shipping. Okay. So now we're going to talk to you about doTERRA as a company. Okay.
All righty.
So the three cool things about doTERRA as a company.
As a company, let me tell you the three cool things that I like about doTERRA. The first thing is that it's safe. Okay, safe meaning it's 100% natural. They used the leaves, the stems, the roots, whatever part of the flower or even the flower that's
Mhm.
needed to produce that oil. There's been no additives in our oils. Excuse me. I We have a peppermint oil. It is 50 to 70% more potent than your herb, which also means the shelf life. Yeah, we like to use fresh herbs, but if you don't use it within the first 3 days of purchase,
That's
they're
true.
usually unusable.
That's true.
Okay. So you get the same natural flavoring using your oils. Our peppermint oil is equivalent to 28 cups of tea. They are safe. I just said that. They are effective. They're sometimes more effective than our modern medicine. We need to use our essential oils as if they are over the counter medications, as you would your aspirin. If you had a bacterial infection, you go to the doctor and they prescribe something for you. Yeah, it clears up the bacterial infection, but now you got a whole nother set of problems going on. So you
Yes.
got to go back to the doctor to get your gut straightened out. With our virus, there's no man made medication available because our virus is it's a oily base, our oily base, I should say,
A
has an
cell.
oily protector around it. And most of our modern medication is made of water. It can't penetrate it. But using your essential oils, like our On Guard blend, it can penetrate that oily protection and kill that virus that managed to get inside the cell. So, in that regard, it's very effective. Affordable, you bet. Like mentioned before, you get sick with, say, a earache. You got to take time off from work. You got to go to the doctor for your transportation. And if you're driving, you're going to pay for parking. Again, you got to pay for that prescription. With my earache,
Mm-hmm.
I can take some lavender and some tea tree oil, put
Tea
them
tree.
together, rub it around my ear, 24, not 24, 12 hours later, I'm feeling great, but it only cost me 64 cents. And I never left home.
Wow, isn't that awesome? See, so there are
Isn't
three
that?
amazing things are they're safe, effective, and affordable. So let's talk about how we
Yes.
can use those oils. So aromatically, now breathing, we breathe every day and we're breathing in all kinds of toxins and stuff that we don't need to be breathing, but we have no other choice. Example, when I think about that railroad that derailed in Ohio. You
Mm.
know,
Oh, yeah.
those people are breathing in all those toxins that are very harmful. But this just shows you how powerful our sense of smell is. So when you're using our doTERRA oils, they are powerful. They can breathing them in is going to help support our respiratory system in every part of your body. An example of how effective our sense of smell is, we have what we call our lymphatic system, which is um, right here. Not no, it
Yes.
is the Olympic system. No, this is the olfactory nerve. I'm sorry.
Olfactory
This is the
nerve, right.
olfactory nerve right here at the bridge of your nose, and it runs straight to the middle or back of your head to the limbic center. And it sends a message to that brain telling you what to do. And the example is that when you're in a hospital having surgery, they put a mask over your face, tell you to count backwards, and in minutes you're knocked out. So what they pumped into you was synthetic
Yes.
compounds into your nose, through your nose, and told your brain what to do. Powerful. So this is why it is important that we breathe our oils in. It could help with different health situations that are going on in our body. Now, topically, using them topically is another way. Our skin is our largest organ. So
Yes,
whenever
it
you
is.
applying anything to the skin, it is penetrating it, and that's your lotions and potions that you're using is penetrating through our skin. So by
Yes.
using this oils topically, we are putting it into our body. If you have sensitive skin, or even infants or children, you could
Yes.
use a fractionated coconut oil to help process it through your skin. Now, let's talk about places on your skin that you could use it. You could use it behind your ears.
Mm.
You could use
Okay.
them on your wrist, on
Mm-hmm.
your pulse points. And let's talk about using them on our head. Now, like Janetta talked about frankincense. Frankincense is a great oil because it is a cellular oil. So we should anoint our head starting right here and going back with frankincense every morning. That is going to support our brain, and not only that, our hormones as well. Another place I'm going to say a lot of us don't believe or think about it is the navel. We could put
Mm.
oils into that navel because we were attached to our moms when we were born. We were nourished and grew from that. That is a live organ. And it today is still alive. So by putting oils in there, you're able to reach out and touch, especially your gut area. And another place is your spine. Yes, your spine is a great place to put the oils because it also has reaches out to the nervous system. Your spine is like your nervous system. We reach out and touch the different organs. So you're working on every aspect of your body by doing that. Now, the most important place to put those oil is the bottom of the feet. Who would have thought? Bottom of your feet. It is connected to every single organ in your body, the
All right.
bottom of your foot. And that is an awesome place to put the oils on at the bottom of your feet. So if you're having issues with your stomach, it's kind of like just below that fatty part of your foot on the
Yeah.
fatty side. So like on the
The
inside by the
ball.
big toe, by the big toe. Yeah,
Okay.
underneath the ball of your foot by the big toe. And your lung is on that fatty part at the top part. So we do have what we call a foot reflexology chart. If you're interested in getting one of those, you can get one by emailing us at forvisionsforoils@gmail.com. Now, as we talk about using them internally, we want to say that not all doTERRA oils you can use internally, but
Yes.
majority of them you can. We need to heal our bodies from the inside out. So by taking these oils internally, it's going to help with that process. So the ones that we take internally have a supplemental fact on the back of the bottles. So some of those oils can be spicy, so you may want to use them in what we call a veggie cap, and you can make your own pharmaceutical remedy for whatever is going on in your body. And we do have different protocols to help with those situations. Or you could put your oils in a glass, and as Miss Janetta told you, it has to be a glass or stainless steel. If you put it in paper or plastic, it's going to, first of all, it's going to eat through those products, but it's also going to leach those chemicals that those products are made up into your oil
Right.
if you take it before it eats through it. So taking the oils internally is a great way to do it. And always, if you're putting it on, always use a fractionated coconut oil.
Yes.
So, Jeanette, want to tell us how to get them? Get our
Sure.
oils.
You're wondering how to get these oils in your home. Well, if you're out and about getting that massage and you suddenly doTERRA, yeah, you could purchase it like that retail. That's the most expensive. Not the thing to do. The next way to purchase that is like a Costco or a Sam's Club. You know, you pay a membership and then you get 25% off of your retail price. That's the deal. But the best way, the way Ms. Brenda and I like to do it, is
Yes.
wholesale plus LRP. That's called Loyalty Rewards Program. And that's because we order a certain amount every month. So we get the free shipping. doTERRA loves to
Yes.
love on us. And depending on what else we do, we may even get a free product. They love throwing free stuff at you.
They
Okay.
do.
So if you have seen something or need more information, contact us at Four Visions, Four Oils at gmail.com. We also have other smaller kits that you might be interested in. Excuse me. Another way you could sample our oils is host a class for us. Okay, we can do it via Zoom or we could come out to you at some location. But particularly if you've seen some information that you would like to share with other people, we are here for that. So again, email us at fourvisionsforoils at gmail.com.
Yes, and you will get some free stuff by doing that. So help us spread the word of health
Yes,
naturally, especially into our churches, if we can.
if
We
we
would love
can.
to come into churches and help share the word of health with you.
Yes.
So we chose doTERRA because, first of all, the products are awesome. I can't say any more because they've helped me to get off many medications using these.
Exactly.
But it is the largest essential oil company in the world, and they are tested and retested over and over again to make sure that they are pure. Because doTERRA doesn't want to give you anything that has any impurities in it. They're
Right.
used even by doctors in hospitals worldwide. We have doctors on our team that are sharing these oils with their patients as well, helping them with using Midwestern. Sometimes we want to still use, and we do need Midwestern medicine. We do
Yes.
need it, but we can help it along with by using some natural solutions and get off of some of those Midwestern medications. They are, as Ms. Janetta told you about our sourcing, yes, they are ethically and sustainably sourced. They work directly with those farmers, and it's the smaller farmers, not those big conglomerate companies, you know.
Exactly.
Yeah, and they're the smaller farmers. We're out there to help them, and they in turn are helping us. It's like a
That's right.
pipeline. Yeah.
That's right.
And they are open in 120 markets worldwide. And if you should choose to do what Miss Jonetta and myself do, they have this awesome compensation plan. and you could be a part of that plan as well. Now their retention rate, my God, it's gone up because customers love our products. There's 70% customer loyalty. So even if you're doing a business or you decide you don't want to do the business, like some of these other companies similar to doTERRA, when they don't do the business, they stop using the product. But with doTERRA, if we stop doing the business, they stop doing the business, they continue using the products because they're awesome. It's a privately owned company. They don't want to open up, become a part of some major
franchise.
yeah, they don't want to do that because we know what happens a lot of times when you do that. So they're privately owned, and we got this amazing ownership team of 7 people. And Greg, the best part of all is they are debt free. There's
Yes.
no outside funding.
Yes.
So that is really a great thing about doTERRA. So we hope that you will consider everything that we've told you about doTERRA and become a part of our family, a doTERRA family, and enjoy the health benefits. Even if you don't have any health issues, sometimes we just need to maintain and continue to stay healthy. And you can even do that even with that MetaPower system because things happens as we age, and we want to keep our metabolism still functioning today at the age of 20, functioning at the age of 50 or 60,
Exactly.
same, and pretty much the same way. And we can
Exactly.
do it. And we know in all things, God has the final say so. So we're not saying that you're going to live on forever and
Yeah.
ever and ever, but yeah, we are going to live on forever. But and with God, we will live on forever. And ever.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
So
Yeah.
we just wanted to share that with you as we continue to spread the word about doTERRA. So as we want to talk about Black History Month, we get a chance to celebrate us as Black people, and we're ones that are in the need for additional health care and natural solutions.
Yes.
A lot of us are, and amongst other people, but a lot of us are. As I was watching Good Morning America, what is her name? I forgot her name.
Gail?
No, the oh, Good Morning America. She had some type of cancer, and
Miller.
What's her name?
Miller.
Miller? No. Okay, I can't think of
Reggie
her.
Miller's sister.
Okay, Reggie Miller's sister. Okay.
Sure.
No,
Cheryl Miller.
for some reason that name doesn't sound familiar.
Or are you? Was she?
Robin.
I was just going to say a newscaster.
Yeah,
Robin.
Yes. Today they're seeking out stem cells of having people register for swapping. So if they do a swapping, this one they can look up and match them up with people that need stem cell replacements. So,
Yes.
but it was just as we as Black people or other people or everybody around the world needs some kind of medical attention, but we won't profess to have all the answers, but we do have some great answers with our doTERRA essential oil that can help out with you some of your issues as you are waiting for maybe something else, but who knows? You may be able to correct everything by just using the doTERRA essential oils.
And even if you feel like you don't need any help or support in your health, still consider the oils so that you could cut down on your toxic load environment.
Yes.
Environmentally, meaning instead of burning your incense or your candles, spraying all those air fresheners, get you some oils, find the ones you like that smell good, put them together, diffuse them in the air. You have a natural air freshener.
There you go.
Even the cleaning your house. You don't have to bleach it down, pine solid up one wall and down the other.
Mhm.
We have oils and cleaning products made
Right,
from our essential oils.
right. And our Unguard line has their own line of products, but then again, DIY with the
Exactly.
lemon oil,
If
with our
if you like
wild
doing
orange.
projects, we have you can take your oils and you could do wonders. Before doTERRA came out with the deodorant and I was trying to reduce my toxic load, I would take oils, put them together, and use them
There you
because
go.
we're taught, oh, you don't want to sweat. Wrong. You do want to
You
sweat.
need to sweat.
That is releasing the toxins. So stop
Yes.
buying the antiperspirants and start just buying your deodorants or make your own that's going to cut the odor,
But
but
allow you to sweat.
still allow your body to do what it does
Release those
naturally.
toxins. Yes. Yes, and that's what we have to think about too, because when you're putting even your perfumes, when you're putting
Yes,
all these things on your body, you're putting more and more toxins into you. So we need to do things to help us not put more toxins in our houses, the houses that we're living in. They're built with toxic things.
toxins.
And even for us as people, I was listening to one talk show, when we buy in even these older homes,
Mm-hmm.
and some of them may still have that mold or what is lead paint
Yes, the lead
underneath it,
paint.
and we may not
Mm-hmm.
know. So we need to still do things to help us. I mean, we need to get out of that environment. But if you can't, we still need to do something kind of help us. And essential oils are so diffuse
Yes,
so that you can breathe in something of good quality. And sometimes those things, oh no, they will. On guard.
exactly.
Let me just
Wait,
tell you briefly about that study of On Guard. There was in the school, they were trying to in one of the classrooms, science rooms, they had petri board, petri, I think
dishes.
that's dish, yeah, petri
Mm-hmm.
dish, where they were trying to grow bacteria. Okay, they
Okay.
were studying bacteria. But in the office, they were diffusing On Guard. Okay.
Okay.
And they kept noticing that this petri board thing wasn't dish wasn't doing anything. And they couldn't figure out why it wasn't. And then they put it together. They were diffusing On Guard, which was able to reach down to that room and it could
Kill
not
those
grow. It
germs.
killed the germs, it killed
Oh
those
wow.
bacteria. So that just shows you if we go ahead and breathe, it could kill some of the bacteria and things
That
that are going on in our environment.
exactly.
And
And we
yes,
do have different oils that would help with that.
right.
One that we don't even talk about too often, purify.
Yes, I was thinking about that one. Yeah, that is an oil that will help to cleanse the air for you.
Yes.
So, Black History Month, we want to share this with you, that information with you, but we also want to share this. Um, I found on the internet, and could you pull that up on the screen? And this is what we as people should strive and think about.
Yeah.
Challenge like Rosa,
Dream like Martin.
believe like Thurgood,
Build like Madam CJ.
speak like Frederick,
Write like Maya. Maya. Sorry.
Maya, lead like Harriet.
And fight like Malcolm.
All right. So
All right
we
now.
have one more week that we're going to celebrate Black History Month with you, and we're going to share some awesome information about
Yes,
our children next week
that's right.
using our oils because our oils are designed for everyone.
Everybody.
So tell your friends to listen up next week. So we're going to show you and tell you how these oils are amazing for our kids.
Yes.
So
So
as we
just remember that your health is an investment, not an expense. But let me add to that, if you don't take care of yourself now, it will become an expense.
That's right. And we just want to say thank you.
Thank you. And
And
let me leave you with this scripture. For where your treasure is, there your heart will be also. That's Matthew 6:21. We
okay,
are
oils
oils behind
behind
closed
closed
doors.
doors. Thank you and be blessed.
Be blessed.
Views made on the preceding program are not those of WVTC Radio, iNetworks Communications, or their financial supporters.